home, frozen when heaven extinguished the pyre. But one spark is enough to reignite a revolution. The Bone Shaker, our train, travels the rail connecting our two worlds. The last surviving remains of the pyre drives the heart of our engine. The gilded wing will stop at nothing to destroy it. But the champions of hell will defend what's ours. Because if we don't, there will be nothing left to defend.
Hello, Glass here, Monster Train. I've been playing this a lot off camera lately and kind of just wanted to show it off so people that I talk with regularly would understand more what I'm talking about. It's a roguelite deck builder. There are definitely a lot of comparisons to make with Slay the Spire, but it's definitely got a lot of unique stuff going on too. For one, instead of having characters, you have a choice of two clans, a primary clan and an allied clan. You always get the champion unit of your primary clan. I'm just gonna start with the same combo the tutorial makes you use. And let's go. Okay, it immediately shows you the final boss of the run, which will help inform our deck building decisions. It always starts with a Dark Forge for upgrading your champion, who naturally is pretty weak, and an artifact. Okay. I think both of these are pretty strong, actually. We can, of course, skip for a 25 gold reward, but I'm definitely going to take one. Let's go with the Lightstone casing. And yeah, we're presented 2 upgrades for our champion out of a possible 3. Taking an upgrade will make all future upgrade stations have the next level of that upgrade as well. In the tutorial, you always actually have the upgrade that's not offered here pre-selected instead of having an upgrade station right away. It's gain multi-attack and become I think a 9/6. I'll go with Reaper. I think the Hornbreaker Prince performs better as a DPS build than as a tanking build. The tanking choice just doesn't generate quite enough armor, I feel like. Alright, so we're shown a preview of what enemies are going to show up. We have the choice of taking a challenge in order to get a reward. In the tutorial, these choices don't show up for a couple battles, but this is not literally the tutorial, so I'm gonna go for it. So normally, enemies only enter the train from the bottom. But because of the mark of invasion, we've got dudes. Alright. Would like to get the Hornbreaker Prince a kill here, so that he can scale up. These guys have rage on them, which decreases every turn, but we don't exactly have time to wait. Our pyre's right here. They're gonna attack it. Now, I'll also turn the game speed down so that we can see some combat animations clearly. Alright, so what will happen is enemies will all attack first, and then all my allies will attack on each floor. Anyway, I'm just gonna roast a couple of these enemies. Or no. My champion won't get a kill if I kill this one, because the train steward will survive this one's attack and then kill it. And you always attack from front to back. I think I'm actually gonna torch this, just for the sake of the slay trigger. Although... well, it's too late now. I was gonna say, although I am gonna take 5 pyre damage for it. So yeah, all enemies move up every round. Okay, the enemies this time are weaker. I can't get that because I didn't draw any of my torches. On the second round of most battles, the Collector shows up. If you manage to kill them before they retreat, you'll get some gold. Yeah, not enough capacity. These units have 2 yellow dots on the top, meaning they take 2 capacity. This floor doesn't have a lot. It was mostly just really unfortunate that all our embers showed up on turn 1. Well, not all of them. I think there are 5 in the deck. Alright, well, they don't have very much rage anymore. Oh yeah, the rage actually decreased, and we only took 3 pyre damage on round 1. Okay, yeah, there are more torches here. Killing the healer doesn't matter, they're not actually gonna hit the pyre. Killing you helps, though. Oh, I should have maybe actually used a restore on my champion. The 1 regen means that he'd be able to survive through that guy's attack. Hopefully I just draw a restore? Yeah, okay. Excellent. So that guy's dying. That guy's dying. Let's stack 1 more regen on our champion. Because that way, after this hits and the regen ticks, regen is like the opposite of Slay the Spire Poison, or it's just actually Slay the Spire regen. Its remaining duration is the healing, and then it ticks down, of course. So yeah, 5 health is a lot better than 4 health because this guy deals 4 damage. Also, he's the boss of the battle, and so he has Relentless. Combat in his room will continue until everyone on one side is defeated. So we regen to 5. Anyway, one thing I should probably point out, this is attack, this is health, and then this is sort of the combat preview, which indicates what's going to happen. It'll either be an amount of damage that's being done, or like an X to represent being killed, or there are like a couple other, no, there's definitely one other thing it can be. I don't want to say there are a couple. Okay, we're given a choice of cards from our primary clan, the Hellhorned. Let's go with Hornbreak. And we're given a choice of cards from the Awoken. I'll go with Steel Enhancer. I don't know if it's actually good. 3/3 isn't really a lot of stats. But I feel like at least early it's pretty strong. See, I guess I should probably explain the starter deck. It's always 4 Train Stewards. And then, depending on the Covenant rank, which is sort of like Ascensions or Hell Passes, you get a varying number of your clan's primary card. For the Hellhorned, it's these Torches, and for the Awoken, it's these Restores. Let's see, would I prefer to upgrade spells or units? And would I prefer to get a Hellhorned unit or an Awoken unit? So I do have the thing that gives spells an extra upgrade slot, but I only have like 2 worthwhile spells. Restores and Torches are like pretty good among the starter spells, but they're also starter spells. I think I will prefer the right side. Alright, Thorned Hollow versus Vine Mother. I like Thorned Hollows a lot. They immediately go to 55 max HP, so you can pretty much always heal them and it'll actually heal them up. Plus you get spikes, which is sort of a form of AoE. Alright, give the tank some health. It just provides a very solid unit for our champion to hide behind. Let's see, Endless. When this unit dies, return its card to the top of the draw pile. I don't see much value in that. Do I want the Strength Stone, or would I prefer to re-roll? Or just pass. Hold my gold. I could also purge a card. But there's a lot of free removal in this game. Every Unstable Vortex can remove 2 cards for free. You know, you can look at the whole rest of the game. Here's the final boss. Let's see. I guess, we can't tell what the abilities of the other bosses are. But yeah, battles 3, 6, and 8 are the bosses. And then if you make it here, you win. You reignite hell. I think I'll just take the upgrade now. See, also, it's a little cool. As the train moves, it thaws space. And everything up ahead is frozen. Anyway, next battle. Non-boss enemy units enter with spikes 3. They're healers. Guys with 25 health. By the way, this preview doesn't necessarily show every enemy type that's gonna show up, but usually the most important ones will, and always the boss. Let's see. The champion has 6 health, so he dies to 2 hits of spikes if we can't heal him or give him armor or something, which we can't give him armor. I didn't take that card. I think I gotta pass on the challenge. Alright. Oh, by the way, you're guaranteed to draw your champion on round 1. Alright. That'll get the kill on that guy. With the Slay trigger, even. Oh. Well... I once again drew no torches on the turn with the Collector. I think it's actually going to be better to use these up. Even though it's giving him attack power, we get that spikes permanently. Oh man, if I had just not summoned a Train Steward up here and used all 3 restores, we could have actually gotten the Collector. Because we would have 10 spikes, and then this 15 would finish him off, and then the 18, whatever. It's fine. This is Covenant rank 0. Oh, brief respite. By the way, that's a free turn you get right before the boss comes out. So the guy in the middle died to spikes, and that was cool. I think it's better to cast 2 restores here than to Hornbreak, or summon a unit. Alright, we got him. Not even close. Maybe I could have taken the challenge. I didn't realize how few enemy units there were gonna be. Alright, Hidden Passage is good fun. Wildwood Sap really synergizes with our tank by giving a lot of spikes. Restoration Detonation is also cool, just for an immediate 10 heal. That will also deal 50 damage, assuming I haven't healed him to full. And then Sharpen is a card. I don't know, I feel like it doesn't compare too favorably with other cards. It could probably be 1 cost. I'll take Restoration Detonation just because it does something we don't do yet, which is a lot of burst damage to the front enemy. Alright. Concealed Caverns are like question marks, except they're always events. Free choice of 2 artifacts. versus unit upgrades and drafting a unit. I kind of need more units that are not trained stewards. Horned Warrior versus Alpha Fiend. Alpha Fiend is larger, has more health, much less attack. Horned Warrior needs a tank, and also, like, dies to sweep. Sometimes even having a tank in front just doesn't help, because of sweep or spikes. Sweep is the enemy hits all targets. I'm gonna take the Alpha Fiend. Oh, a large stone. Whatever upgrade is on the right will be a rare upgrade, and then the other two are common upgrades. Large stone does increase the capacity, but also gives a lot of stats. I wouldn't be able to put anyone else with him, but that's probably fine. Let's see, if I reroll, I won't be able to afford the rare upgrade. I don't really want to sink upgrades into trained stewards, and Alpha Fiend is really looking for multi-strike for his second upgrade so he can get his strike trigger twice. Or as a backline unit, having 2 of multi-strike is nice. F. The blacksmith huddles near the train. She's clearly unaccustomed to the cold. I trust the rail has been smooth. Well, as smooth as it can be in times like these. Right. Well, I found something of use. A couple of relics left behind by my father. Wasn't sure when you come by the forge, so I trekked out in this cold to find you. Don't have room for them both, but I figure you may have need for one. Might be able to upgrade it later if it suits you. Automatic rail spikes. Deal 5 times the monospentine damage to a target. Slay, add a permanent copy of this card to your discard pile. Or the rail driver. Oh hey, that's a one-size unit that could fit behind our dude. Multi-strike 1, extinguish, add a permanent copy of this card to your discard pile. Sure. Odd thing, that invention, but if my old man made it, it's sure to work better than any junk you get from the Crucible. If you can get a few more of them, 4 or more will do, I'll make it worth your while. Alright. Let's head back to the unit upgrades. You can do whatever's on your side of the track or in the middle in any order. And you can even revisit stuff. Since they have multi-strike, I think some attack upgrades are in order. Plus I want to upgrade them before they get copied. Let's see, extinguish is an effect when it dies. Alright, first boss time. Well, besides the battle bosses. First major boss. So there is no challenge to accept or turn down on major boss fights. Let's see. So that will explode twice, dealing 20 damage if I leave anything up there. You're the rage guys. Oh, I could also Thorned Hollow Restoration Detonation to kill the explosive. Or just tank it. Let's see, Alpha Fiend prefers to be below the Thorned Hollow and Hornbreaker Prince so that he can get those strike triggers. I think I'll just do this. Taking a lot of damage from the guys with rage, because their rage hasn't cooled down at all yet. Alright, a Spike Driver colony. Can play that. It'll probably get killed before the battle ends. Oh, we're killing everything down there. That's kind of not preferred. But it happens sometimes. If I torch you, that whole floor is getting killed. So you're one-shotting that guy. See, I could get 16 damage in on the boss if I hornbreak one of these. Because, major bosses, while they're flying around the outside of the train, can actually be harmed. You could also just hornbreak him directly, but that's strictly worse. Alternatively, Steel Enhancer. Let's save some health on our dude. Got a sleigh trigger. Let's enhance the game speed. I think you get the idea of guys attack, then guys attack. Alright, let's not take all that damage. Let's start getting some spikes going. Oh, also, these battles don't have the collector in them. Alright, removed haste by killing that person. There's no real reason to ascend either an ally or an enemy. I mean, I could, but... Nah. I'll remark, floor capacity only matters when you're summoning a unit directly with its unit card. I could ascend this guy and have a floor that has 9 capacity worth of stuff on it. Let's just get this train steward killed so he's out of the deck for the battle. They always come back when the battle ends, but units only get played once. Alright, let's kill that bomb. And that allows the Alpha Fiend to survive so that we kill the enemies. Alright, final wave. Oh, this whole floor is not dying. We kind of need the Spike Driver colony to die so its extinguish effect goes off. So let's, whoop. Alright. So you deal 8. Restore on this doesn't let it survive an extra round. We could probably, yeah, let's get in a little extra damage. And then just, like, heal you for 10. Okay. So we got an extra Spike Driver colony in our deck. By the way, though, I remarked about capacity, but there's also a hard cap of 7 units. If I already had 7 dudes here, and I tried to ascend something from the bottom, it just would do nothing. Alright, spoils from a boss. See, I don't have 5 energy. Unleash the Wildwood is a fun card. Tip spells only affect 1 floor, but you can restore a whole floor of stuff to full health. And we have, like, a health-based tank here and here. Let's see, we don't need too many more units since we're gonna have 4 Spike Driver colonies soon. Although they are small. I could kind of use, like, 1 more tank. Animus of Speed is fun. Attacks before enemy units during combat. See, Rail Beater is sort of a tank, but we can't really heal it, so it's got bad synergy with the Awoken. Awoken cards are all our healing. I think they're the only healing in the game. Hellhorned likes to keep units alive with armor. So does Stygian. DLC is like sapping things. We're just killing enemies with spells. Umbra has a bit of a lifesteal theme. And Melting Remnant has a theme of letting their dudes die. This might be either Animus of Speed or Pass. I'll take the Animus. Alright. You're given this same choice after the first 2 major bosses. Either +1 energy per turn, +1 cards drawn per turn, or +1 capacity on every floor. Additionally, no matter what you pick, your Pyre gets 10 attack and 30 health. And that's max health, not just current health. Let's see. Having 1 extra capacity would let me line up an extra Spike Driver colony on each floor. or put the Alpha Fiend with a unit that has a size of 2. I think I really like capacity here. Card draw would have been my second choice. I don't think we're really looking at extra energy very much. Oh, I could just duplicate a thing. I think I really need to get some spell upgrades, though. No matter what, we get the Dark Forge. They always appear in the middle after a major boss. I actually don't know how much the map changes at all. That's not the map button. Because it's always an artifact and a Dark Forge at the start. I know that there's always a Dark Forge after each major boss. I know there's always a Merchant of Trinkets here. I don't know how much else is consistent. I don't know, removing 2 train stewards would actually be pretty huge. And I could, like, duplicate Thorned Hollow. Because I just got a spell that lets me full heal things, I could actually reasonably get 2 of them up to at or near their max health. Yeah, let's take the Unstable Vortex. On higher Covenant ranks, you kind of almost are obligated to take Unstable Vortexes because your deck has so much junk in it from the start. Let's take the champion upgrade before we duplicate a card. Alright. I was kind of hoping to see Multi-Strike here, but we'll just take Reaper too, since we're using him as a DPS. Alright. I could also just duplicate, like, Hidden Passage. Help me make the most overstacked of overstacked floors in the middle or something, but I took capacity. I think that's a reason to not duplicate Hidden Passage. But yeah, let's go with the Thorned Hollow, like I was thinking. Alright, non-boss enemy units get 6 extra attack if I take the challenge. I think I'm fine with that. We have some pretty beefy tanks, and I want gold. Also, these guys can be sniped by torches. Or Hornbreak. I'll definitely play 1 Restore. Is getting... Let's see, due to the way regen stacks, if I play this one, it's actually 4 health, not 3. Is 4 health more than just killing this? Well, 4 health and 4 spikes. Ah. Oh, nice. Restoration detonation. Even with the incant trigger, that's actually good, because it helps him stay alive long enough for the Hornbreaker Prince to get the kill. Anyway, we actually get the Collector if we just play a unit up there. I don't think I want the Alpha Fiend up there. Let's get Thorned Hollow. And more regen? Yeah, we'll still kill the guy in front. "12 Thorns. Dealing a lot of damage. Just sacrifice a Spike Driver colony? We do want these to die so we can get the upgrade. Doesn't have to die right away though, that's why I enhanced it. Just having it without a tank in front of it is gonna get it killed pretty soon. Oh, those are both dying if I do nothing. Alright. That's fine. I was thinking, if I heal this, do they survive past that? And they don't. So let's just do that. You know, the reasonable play. Alright. Brief respite. Oh, nice. Time for the full heal. Right before the boss comes out. Alright. Thinking about possible plays. I could ascend an enemy. I could ascend an ally. I think just killing these is better than ascending them. I played too much energy to play the Alpha Fiend. Not that there was anywhere to put it without ascending... No, even ascending. I would have had to, like, kill my own Train Steward, which I don't think I even had the damage to do. Alright. Yeah, let's get the Animus to speed up here with some tanks in front of it so that it'll deal incredible damage. Or, you know, like 75 maybe. Alright, for each kill he got, he put a self-mutilation into our deck at the top. But we had fewer than 4 things on that floor, so can just play him easily. Oh, got the Slay Trigger. Not that it matters. Alright, got that 150 gold from the challenge. I think since I'm using all of my floors, I can't really use Inferno. Tiresome Climb can be fun, but I already have Ascend. Or, I mean, Secret Passage. Hidden Passage? Whatever it's called. Imp in a Box could be funny, but I think this is just a skip. Awake. Restore 30 health, apply regen 4. Spreading Spores. Oh, Spreading Spores. Who's the final boss? Right, buff cleansing. That's pretty awkward for the regen and spikes strategy. Let's take a Wildwood Custodian. Card draw's pretty sick. Alright, half is back since we got our things killed. Upgrade all copies of Spike Driver Colony with 20 extra attack. And it goes on the 3rd upgrade slot, despite us not having a 3rd upgrade slot. Oh, all cards except the champion naturally have 2 upgrade slots. But Lightstone Casing gives our spells an extra 1. Trinkets, events versus Merchant of Steel and card removal. And there's gold too. Alright, get these Train Stewards out of here. See, also, I think the Spike Driver colonies no longer replicate. Yeah. Once you get the upgrade, you stop getting more Spike Driver colonies. I've seen somebody do that event before. Large Stone. Biggest boy. No. Thornstone. Thorns is a buff. It gets cut in half by the final boss. Let's just make the Wildwood Custodian resilient against sweep. 2 could reroll. Quick, huh? Fun stuff, but I don't know how into it I actually am. I guess this could be good. If, as much as I wanted multi-strike, I don't know. You don't need quick on something that has 60 health usually. Maybe just more health since we're using him as a 3rd tank. And then of course attack on the quick thing that attacks. Alright. We're probably gonna want to hit like every Merchant of Magic after this. We don't really need Merchants of Steel. Oh, it's the Mark of Invasion again. Okay. Multi-strike for Relentless. This guy dies easily to Thorns. Stealth. Probably don't want to set up on the bottom floor because of these stealth guys. They will lose their stealth when they move up a floor, much like the rage drops off. Harvest. Okay, if this guy actually gets kills, I'm gonna be very surprised. Alright, we'll take the Mark of Invasion. If we can just get like some thorns up on the top floor right away, all of them are gonna die. Alright, we didn't. Let's see, Alpha Fiend plus Hornbreaker Prince kills 2 of them, and then I can torch the 3rd, and then hopefully get some way to clear out some of these. Don't really like setting up these people on the top floor. Oh, they're not the rage kind, they're the extinguished kind, whatever. I would have still made that play. Oh boy. I can kill 2 of them with Restoration, Detonation, and Torch. But it looks like the Collector's getting away yet again. It's probably still worth doing to avoid the pyre damage. Let's see, a Thorned Hollow can naturally just tank all of this. Yeah. Torch, Restoration, Detonation. They're dealing a lot more damage now, but I think it's worth it. Because they're not making it to the pyre. Yeah, having a 1-slot guy that does 72 damage is pretty good. Okay. Oh, right, Harvest triggers on allied deaths. But consider, what if you were getting killed up there? Get a Slay trigger for our Hornbreaker Prince. Make this floor deal more damage. Torch a couple of these, because stealth doesn't protect him from spells. Maybe I should have used Restore. I don't know, preventing 7 damage is probably worthwhile. Although I would like to get the spikes stacking before the boss shows up. Although, like, honestly, just having 3 spike driver colonies behind it, this floor deals insane damage. Enhance one of them for more damage. Oh yeah, and we get the full heal. Excellent. Get the rejuvenate trigger just for the sake of the spikes mostly. Alright. The Thorns here kills both of these. Let's see, if I play Wildwood's Custodian, it won't actually survive to draw a card. Although if I put it here, it can tank for our Spike Driver colony a bit. Dealing 253 damage, and it's not even our main floor meant for killing these guys. Alright, I mean, we could try to math out how much damage we're actually doing, but, like, it's super dead. That preview is sometimes wrong, though. But usually it's, like, when you have some really crazy thing going on. Like, there's this one unit that, like, splits as it gets killed, and apparently, the guy that did the, debugging on the combat preview has the splitting unit as his avatar in the credits because he spent, like, so much time trying to work out bugs with that thing. Let's see. Rage Serum is fun with multi-strike. 6 extra damage per hit. Although it's not very fun against Seraph the Chaste. We're just gonna pass here. Edge Prior. Healing spells cast on this floor cost -1. Restoring Retreat, send a unit and restore 10 health. Oh, that could help us stack up the middle a ton if we wanted. But we've already got some, like, small boys. So, we actually do approach, like, the 7-unit limit See, also, when you ascend or descend, it always puts it in the back. And the things we want to be healing are our tanks, which go in the front. I passed on both cards there. Okay, Merchant of Magic. Yeah. Apply Rooted to enemy units when they enter the floor below the Pyre Room. That makes them take an extra round to move up. Also, bosses are immune. Versus Pyre gets 40 health. Versus 25 gold. I think I'll take this. Let's see, what are we removing? I probably have more restores than I really want. Or I could change my mind about Wildwood Custodian. All the Spike Driver colonies we want. I think actually Steel Enhancer isn't really pulling its weight. I don't know. It's 6 damage when you play it on a Spike Driver colony. Yeah, let's just cut a Torch and a Restore. They are our basic spells. We've already got rid of all the Train Stewards. Alright, upgrade its spell to gain Permafrost. That lets it sit in your hand until you want to use it. I don't think we have anything that needs played at a key moment, though. Restoration Detonation healing 20 health instead of 10 seems pretty good. Then it deals 100 damage to the enemy if you were actually missing 20 health. That's a lot of damage. Let's also upgrade it with reduced cost. Reroll the upgrades because we have a lot of money. Upgrade a spell with 20 magic power and consume. Consume is just exhaust from Slay the Spire. So we can play that torch once per battle. Upgrade a spell to remove consume and cost +1. We don't have any naturally consuming spells. Yeah, let's at least make Steel Enhancer something we play every time we see it. Not always gonna wanna ascend or descend. Okay, Fell the Wings of Light. Oh, by the way, each of these mid-bosses, although it's always the same character, has 3 different variations. Fell could either grant allied units armor, grant allied units rage, or put junk in our deck that we need to play or take pyre damage. And the dude with the explosives, he could either have double exploding explosives, explosives with 1 stack of damage shield that is basically buffer from Slay the Spire, it prevents 1 hit, or all allied units, not just bombs, deal 1 damage whenever they die. Anyway, this boss always starts out with some 070 statues in front. But, the statues won't actually last very long against us. See, having a statue means we can actually stack up an Alpha Fiend a lot just by having him anywhere. Okay, that statue was given some armor. Spike Driver Colony gets 2 kills. Hornbreak ignores armor. Let's see. Oh, these are the guys that give attack to friendly units when they die. That's acceptable. I'd rather have them all dead. Let's see. I would like to draw cards. And yeah, having one of those down there seems fine. Okay, despite the armor, all our enemies are dying. Let's finish off you as well. Oh, the incant? Yeah, they're still dying. See, I should be careful about these restores then, though, because of the incant trigger. So let's see. Okay, we only need your 2nd hit to kill this. So let's see, this is 71. Okay, yeah, I can't cast enough spells to possibly make that survive. Sometimes, despite the combat preview, you're still required to do math. Alright, you're dying. I like it. Let's have you die to this. And then we're dealing 165 to the boss. Heal you to full. Just play this torch. Just play this torch. For each of the 3 flying bosses, there's actually an achievement for killing them before they officially begin their combat phase. I have it for the final boss, which is actually kind of the easiest one because their flight phase lasts the longest. If you look at the global achievement stats, having the one for the final boss is the most common of the 3. I could get in a lot more damage on the boss if you weren't there, and you weren't there. And we're handing our champion a Slay Trigger. 76. I'm thinking of just ascending here to get more damage on the boss. This might be the last turn before their combat phase, though. I mean, we win either way, right? So, Hidden Passage our champion, overstack the top floor by 1. I guess the most damage I can do with my cards is hit my own guy with Hornbreak, and then Restoration Detonation for 25 damage. Oh, I could have played the Animus of Speed there. Final wave. Oh yeah, I guess it would have said a brief respite. Anyway, they're down to 14 health. Got them. And we get a rare pack. Second Unleash the Wildwood. Seems good. And of course this choice again. Let's see, I've decreased the cost of some of my stuff with upgrades. I have a lot of zero cost guys. I don't think I'm actually interested in the energy yet. I'm going to take the card draw. Alright. I don't really need more card removal. Let's just get our spells more upgraded. See, when a friendly unit is healed, deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to the amount healed, or friendly units enter with armor 5. We do a lot of big healing numbers. Oh. Heal the pyre. It didn't need it, but heal it. Oh hey, multi-strike. If there are 2 weak enemies, this could potentially lead to 2 Slay triggers. And of course, Slay plus 20 with multi-strike is as good as Slay plus 40. I think I really like the hybrid route here. Alright. I mean, let's reduce cost on another thing. Get some extra magic power. I think especially with 2 of the full heals, going to 30 health here may not actually be worth it. Let's get Hornbreak to 15 damage. There's occasionally an enemy that has... oh, double stack to go to regen 2 doesn't seem worthwhile for 100 gold. Occasionally an enemy that has like 15 health and like 100 armor. Get Hornbreak to that. I don't think we want to consume Hornbreak. I'm okay with consuming another torch. I don't know, maybe that should have been regen. Okay, Mark of Invasion. Trample, Extinguish, Harvest. Yeah, I'm okay with this. The last challenge is always worth 400 gold coins. Right before that guaranteed trinket shop that's always in the middle. It's always a very tempting offer. Okay. Let's get this floor set up like this. Heal the full. Okay. We might lose this guy. Unless I get my other heal to full next round. But we are dealing with a lot of enemies right away. Between the spikes, the initial heal, the trigger of the Priory's cloak, and of course the actual attack made. Hey, we did get Unleash the Wildwood. I could kill one of them with Torch before I use it to heal off the 5 damage as well. Let's see, that whole floor's dying. I could also use Restoration Detonation. But I could just use that up here to get some actual healing done. Alternatively, play the Alpha Fiend. Yeah, that seems fine. Oh, Restoration Detonation costs 0, actually. Alright, we didn't get the Slay trigger here. I guess I could ascend you. Do we have the kill on you if I ascend you? You have 130 health. Okay. Let's see. This deals 112 plus 15 is 127 plus the 4 spikes is 130. So yeah, let's get our Slay trigger with the Ascend. Oh yeah, and he's rooted because of the root split mask. So even if I was off a little, he'd just be there next round. Alright, so yeah, it seems like we've handled the invasion perfectly. Get a floor for killing set up here. If the Alpha Fiend goes down, I'm just fine with it. He's not key to our strategy. I feel like we're gonna get the Brief Respite next round. Yeah, kill one of them to save some health, I guess. The 2 damage torches are basically worthless. Oh, hey. Good time for that. Can even heal him to full to kill the next guy. Hornbreak to kill that one. Oh. I should have considered what was happening up here. I'm losing my Thorned Hollow. I'm 2 health short. Well, nothing I can do about that. Alright, well, heal you up. If I send this guy, he's in back. Let's just stack more spikes up here. Maybe like ascend one of these. Not gonna get a great score on account of something. Oh, the farther away the boss is from the pyre when he dies, the more points you get. Hornbreak Restoration Detonation, the combo. Whatever. We're at least gonna probably win the fight perfectly with the challenge, which is already worth decent score. Not that people are gonna be impressed by Covenant 0 scores anyway. Alright. Stack up more thorns. Alright, he's immune to root. That's what the immune popping up was. Just for fun, dealing little extra damage like that. Wow, he did not get many attacks at all. Also, we kept running into, like, basic bosses. We haven't seen a boss with sweep or, like... There's a boss that has stealth, and it's, like, stealth 8. So it lasts 8 rounds. Piercing, deal 5 damage, apply armor 20. Kinda interesting. Let's see, what do we have coming up? Option of Merchant of Steel or Merchant of Magic. This is interesting because I could, like, branding right my own guy. He's actually more tanky, unless he dies. And then you can heal with, like, Restoration Detonation to deal damage, or just the Priory's Cloak. Let's see, by the way, I don't think I've explained why some of these cards are gold. It's because on Covenant rank 1 or above, if you win a game with a card in your deck, it turns gold forever. I'll take Branding Right. It's more fun to take cards. Bramble Lash. Deal damage to the front enemy equal to 10 times the amount of spikes on friendly units. We're right before the final boss, or else I would probably consider it. Focused Growth might be fine, but I already took card draw and I didn't take energy. Oh, but I could probably upgrade it. I can probably find an energy cost down. It's one of the common upgrades. And yeah, I'm going this way. Oh, I guess I have to click the track first. Let's see, oh, extra magic power. That would kind of unfortunately make, Branding Right deal more damage. But, I mean, then it's more flexible to also use on enemies. We've already taken all the Train Stewards out of our deck, so Advanced Prototype isn't interesting at all. Winged Indulgence is good, though. I'll still take the Tempered Talisman. Reroll. Collection of Tails. We don't do any rage stuff. We don't do sting spells. I might as well take the Infused Mallet, because we're going to still have enough money to buy out the entire magic store. 25% chance to deal 5 damage when an enemy unit enters your train. Alright, to the Merchant of Magic. Permafrost. Could potentially save Hornbreak for when something with armor comes along that has low health. Low health, high armor, it's not exactly common, but it happens. I don't know, maybe just Hidden Passage Permafrost? 10 extra magic power on Focused Growth, maybe? Nah, Restoration Detonation. Oh yeah, magic power affects only damage and healing amounts. Alright, there's... Alright, Focused Growth is now free. Double stack. Apply 40 armor! I mean, that's cool, because armor is one of the few buffs that is not removed by Seraph the Chaste. Let's see. Oh yeah, Seraph the Chaste also has, like, way less health. Or no, I think it's just because I'm on Covenant rank 0. The final boss normally has, like, 2,400 hit points or something. Let's see. But yeah, besides the buff cleansing, the other possible final boss effects are either... Oh, hey! Our mallet got a kill. But yeah, other possible final boss effects are... One of them makes it so that the first spell you play each turn has Consume. And I'm failing to think of the other one. But there are 3 variations on every boss, though. Oh, Sap! That's it. The Seraph flies around and applies sap to your guys, and also whenever you play someone, they'll have sap on them. It's pretty annoying. You could just torch them and not play the Alpha Fiend. Oh, this guy has sweep. For 1. Oh, it would normally be 2. But enemies get -1 attack. I think I'm gonna value playing this guy in order to get his stuff stacking. Let's see, I don't have anyone that needs healed, but I might as well draw cards next turn. Alright. Let's see, we drew Hidden Passage, but yeah, there's nothing I want to do with it right now. Oh, I've already spent too much to play Branding Right. Could have killed that guy with it, I guess, but... See, I could have sent, like, one of these, but I'd rather not. Just deal some damage with that. Let's see, you're killing this, I think. +3 doesn't swing things much either way, though. Oh wait, actually the guy in back's dying to spikes. So yeah, because we upgraded Hidden Passage with Permafrost, we're just holding on to it. Oh no, half my spikes, it's now at 1. Why was I just Ember Drained? Oh right, the guy that had Sweep also inflicts Ember Drain. At the start of the next turn, you lose 1 for every stack of Ember Drain, and it applied it to 3 guys, so I just lost all 3 of my energy. Kind of annoying. I think we can kill this one before he makes trouble, though. Excellent. We have enough zero-cost stuff. Let's see, I think you would take way more damage if you were on the top floor. You can't normally... Oh wait, no, yeah, you can normally do that to bosses. Let's just kill you so that our first hit with 15 goes through. Got the Slay trigger. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had the Spike Driver Colony event myself. Oh hey, what if you were on the top floor again? Oh yeah, due to our spell power, torches deal 5 instead of 2, so we actually got to pick up that kill. Let's see, our Rejuvenate and Spikes are probably gonna get eaten again soon. But, actually no, I think they're gonna go to the bottom floor next. Because they were just on the middle, well, twice. I forced them there a couple times. Boom. Might as well make sure everyone's healed. Wasn't even like looking at the relevant numbers, just like, yeah, I have way too much healing, let's just play it all. That was pointless, I should have used it on the guy in the middle front. Alright, you're headed up top. Oh, nice. Yeah, every time the Seraph moves, they spawn a dude, but our Infused Mallet just killed it. Also, the Seraph's dead. We don't even go to their attacking phase, where they would normally be doing... Yeah, they have Multi-Strike 2. It's normally 10 times 3. It would be 9 times 3 due to the Winged Indulgence. But, yeah, we win. Got him. Pow. Battle 1, 9,000 points. 4-turn boss rush is what you get whenever the boss hasn't even started the battle. You get points for defeating the boss this many turns before it would have reached the Pyre Room. I don't think you can get, like, 5-turn boss rush while they're flying around if you defeat them even earlier. I think 4 is the cap. But, yeah, that's what a game of Monster Train looks like. I'm gonna not do, like, a whole series of, like, trying to climb all the Covenant ranks and everything. Maybe if I had finished Slay the Spire already, but Slay the Spire is kind of already our long-term roguelite deck builder, try to climb the ranks sort of thing. Monster Train, I just want to show every champion. 1 run as each clan. So not even show every variant of every champion. But yeah, and the next time I guess I'll maybe skip over Awaken for a bit and come back since we just saw Awoken as our allied clan. The Awoken champion is a tank rather than a DPS. But anyway, I'll figure out what I'm playing next time. Maybe something I haven't quite won as yet. And I might show Covenant rank 1 because it does interesting things to a run. Maybe like... No, we just saw Hellhorned. I could try Stygian Melting. Yeah, anyway, I'll figure it out. See ya.